Alright everybody, well, got the old keying off and the Lectron on. So what are my thoughts on the installation? Not gonna lie, easiest carb I've ever put in. It's easier than the factory one. No, I'm not even kidding. I know it wasn't designed specifically for this bike, but damn, does it fit well. Air boot was easy to pull back here. I just grabbed a wrench and pulled it a little bit. And I left that tight when I did that. So it pulled the intake side out first. And I loosened the bell side. And the whole thing just flopped right out. The only thing I had to take off was the seat. And loosen my gas tank and radiator shroud here to route the new throttle cable. Because the factory one doesn't work with this particular slide. So, gotta remember to tighten that up. But yeah, so now that it's on and I primed the fuel system, still got a little air in there. Figure, what the fuck? We'll see how it goes. So, we'll pull it back here, hit the Kickstarter. And we'll see if this thing lights. Hopefully, it does. Oh. Okay. Well, still, that's pretty good for a first-time kick. Well, let's try it again. It is cold, so we'll see if it'll idle. Okay, well, first kick good. Again, totally unbiased opinion. I bought this used. Lectron would not help me out with a discount or even a demo. So I just went and bought one used. This is the H series. I don't know if you can see in there. So this is their most recent one. Couple gripes. I don't like that there isn't a drain on the float bowl, and if you do want to drain it, you got to undo that high-speed jet line on the back there. And you know, these rubber hoses, I really don't like taking them on, them off, on and off, on and off, because it's gonna eventually wear them out. So that's my biggest issue, is you either have to run this thing out of gas or tip the carburetor somehow and drain it all out of there. That seems like a big pain in the ass. So my recommendation, if you're running one of these carbs, put a fuel stabilizer in there, especially if you live where I do and it's winter. And we're not going to get to ride too much now that the snow is on the ground. I took it out down the alley, yesterday before I did the swap. And it was running like dog shit, so I still could barely control it. So I don't even want to try it now, which sucks. But I will be trailering it, as you can see here on my other one. We're going to be going to warmer climates because I really want to try this thing out. One thing I did notice while I was installing the carburetor is I got some nasty cracking there on the intake boot. So that's going to have to be replaced. And I might as well just throw in a V-Force set of reeds as well. You know, since we're in there, since I've already wasted more money on this thing than I cared to admit. But that's what every two-stroke is. It's just a big fucking money pit. But they're so much fun. Especially, I tell you what, for everything I read on these things, honestly, I'm really impressed. It just fired right up and seemed to hold idle okay for a cold motor. Really can't believe it. So, Lectron, good job. I'll let you know in a future video. We'll be doing a ride video with it. And I'll let you know if this thing is worth its shit on the actual ride. So far, though, the throttle response sounded... Honestly, it sounds pretty good. But I don't want to ride it without fixing this potential vacuum leak here. And maybe a potential bad set of reeds. So we'll eliminate that and get new parts there. That way we can give this thing a fair shot. Because if I give it a bad review and I have this kind of vacuum leak and, you know, or any potential vacuum leak, it really wouldn't be fair to judge this because that's going to throw off everything, especially the way these things work. So, yeah, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe. See you guys. Bye.